Hello, this is Aaron Nason. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on how to use Popplet. This is the free version. So one of the kind of the obstacles to using this tool is that with the free version, you can only make one Popplet at a time. If you subscribe to a subscription through them, you can create more than one, which is nice if you're juggling multiple different things. But I've managed to get by using just one at a time. Every time I use one, and when I'm done with it, I just clear it out and I make a new one. But here's an example of one that I made recently, and this is just mapping out different ways to say the same type of thing using adjectives. So these are all adjectives that all kind of dance around the same descriptor, of something being beautiful or attractive. And this is a thing that we use in class to kind of like brainstorm and think through things. And I find that my students enjoy um, demonstrating their understanding of certain things using this tool, just because there's flexibility and you get a little bit of creativity. It's nothing too crazy and over the top, but like little stuff like just being able to change the colors of the boxes and the size of the typing and like where exactly all the things go instead of just filling in a worksheet just seems to kind of grab them a little bit more. But the tool is really simple to use. I'll just demonstrate over here where if you double click on the screen, it pops up a new thing. They call it a Popplet. That's what this actual box is called. And then when you grab on the triangles, you can change the size of them. Down here, you have options to change your color of your Popplet. You can click on the A here, and that changes the size of your font, and that changes the orientation. On the little marker tool, it allows you to actually draw right into it. Don't use this a whole lot because usually we're using the keyboard, and the kids have a hard time drawing on the little touchpad, so it doesn't come up terribly often, but the option's there if you want it. And then over here you've got the picture, and that's for inserting pictures, which is really handy if you're doing animal classification. So like let's say you wanted to do examples of different types of dogs. You make a Popplet that says dogs, and then you could grab on this little dot here, and then what that does is it kind of pulls out an arrow that when you let it go, it creates another Popplet. And so then you can drop in an example of a dog, or you can click on the picture and then have it just be a picture of that dog that you're trying to reference. So it expands really well all the way, kindergarten up to 8th grade. I could see kids using this consistently and getting good results because of just how easy it is to use. Let's say I made a mistake and I didn't want this one. There's a little X. You just click it, and then it'll. I'm apparently clicking it wrong. It won't delete. Let's delete this one. There we go. So if you click on the X, I don't know why this one's not responding to me. But either way, when you click on the X, it should delete the box. And then once you are working on one of these, you can have kids work in small groups, or if you're with a colleague and you're trying to like put thoughts together about different options that you can do, you can make a Popplet in the middle that says like end of year activities for class, and then you can each different person can go in and add in little thought bubbles off of that central theme, so you can have a couple of different things going all at once, and then you can kind of dance around and add to each topic as you see fit, using the share function. And so you can see in these boxes, it says my name on all of them because I made them all. But if I was sharing this with somebody else and they were adding in boxes to kind of add to my thought bubbles here, it would say their name on there so you can see who did what. And then this zoom function here basically allows you to have a huge amount of space to work with. So like if I pull out, you can see that the actual canvas that you have to work with is gigantic, and you can zoom way in, so that way you can have little teeny tiny Popplets coming off of this guy, and you can scale them way down. Again, I seem to be having some trouble here getting these things to resize for me, but you get the point. That you can have it really readable from a certain degree, and then you can zoom way out and see like how big it goes. A couple of the different examples that I uploaded into my wiki were animal classifications, and so like that web of connections is gigantic. So much larger than you could fit on a single screen and have it still be readable. So you got to be able to kind of dance around and zoom in and zoom out to be able to make sense of the whole thing. So again, it's a really cool tool. It works really well. I've had a lot of success with it. The kids really enjoy doing it, just for little stuff too. Every once in a while, I'll be like, "Oh, let's just make a Popplet real quick of this particular thing that we've been talking about. Give me some examples." Um, Fact families and like friends of 10. That's a thing that comes up a lot in fourth grade. The kids are still kind of getting a firm grip on being able to like come up with friends of 10 quickly, and so like every once in a while they'll just make one. I'll be like, put 10 in the middle and give me all the friends of 10 all the way around it, just to kind of give them a way to kind of practice thinking through it again. It doesn't take very long. They can do it, and then they get to change the colors and stuff, so they enjoy it a little bit more than just listing them off on a piece of paper. And that's about it. It doesn't do a ton of different things, but the things that it does really well, and I find them to be very useful. So good luck, and I hope you have success using it.